Aquarius.
So you'll be very open-minded, very sensitive, very much an empath. Let's have a look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up your past, your present, your future, and I'm also going to work with spirit, depending on who comes through. It may not be who you want to hear from, but I'll see what I can do and who does come through for you, okay? So we've got the Sun card. Now, when the Sun card comes out, it normally means it's a nice card, but I just think it's like you're trying to put it all behind you. You've been through a lot, all right? You've had your fair share of grief. Does that make sense? And grief doesn't have to always be where you lose loved ones. It could be to do with relationships, upsets in family, that type of thing. Who runs their own business or who's self-employed?
My daughter.
Right, and I see nice changes coming in for your daughter, for her into the new year. Whose dad's in the spirit? Because I'm feeling a fatherly link.
Father-in-law.
Probably my father-in-law who just passed.
Since I've last read for you.
Yeah.
Right, and he's saying he never got to say goodbye properly. Does that make sense to you? Like words left unsaid, or you wanted to say more? I don't know if it was because he was poorly, but he never got to say what he wanted to say, and that he's okay and he's on the other side.
Okay.
Why is he doing this here? What happened around here with him?
We had heart issues, and I guess we probably found out lung cancer. That's probably what caused everything.
I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And where does the J come in from?
The J.
Or the G?
The G or J?
G, J, or D? I'm getting them initials very strong.
Your name is
And
Gloria.
also the letter N and the letter A.
Well, I mean, my name is Gloria, so I don't know.
So if them initials don't relate first name, surname with your father-in-law, is it possible that he could be acknowledging them initials for the earth plane with big news coming in? That he's sending love to them initials, or he could be standing next to them initials in spirit, where you may have to like check it out or look it up. But he's given us them initials, and I feel it's more to do with the earth plane, big news coming in with them initials.
And what
So I
were
don't know if you want to write that down.
What were the initials again?
D, J, or G,
Okay.
A, and M. M and D. Okay? So your father-in-law's in spirit, and you should be married. Am I right on saying that, Gloria?
Yes.
Right. And has there been changes with your partner's work since I've last seen you?
Well, he's finally got his disability. I think he had just gotten it maybe the last time I spoke to you.
Right, okay.
And I started working.
Well, he did start like door dashing like a couple of weeks ago. Just
to started what, sorry?
Door dashing, just to be a little busy.
Delivery.
I don't know what that is, door dashing, but I see
it's like delivering. Yeah, it's like delivering food or anything somebody orders, and you take it to their home.
Right, so I see him very busy. So I think it's about balance and you getting to have that quality time together when you can. Why am I getting a decision with a house? Or do you move around a lot? Or do you go to somebody else's house as well as your own? It's just I see a lot of toing and throwing.
Well, since my father-in-law just passed, we're going to be going back and forth probably. Which is one of the questions I had, if what my mother-in-law's going to decide to do now that she's by herself in that house.
Right. So I don't feel she's ready to leave that house yet. I feel that there could be where you just backwards and forwards and keep checking on her. I don't know if she lives quite far away from you.
Yeah.
But I do feel it's as if that she's not ready to move yet.
Okay. Will it be this year, next year, following year? Or no idea?
Have you got a picture of your mother-in-law that I could check to see what I can pick up from?
Let me see if I can get
I
one.
think it's like she's still in shock at the minute. She's looking through all the memories and that, and she loves her home, but she knows she's isolated there.
Yeah, because I mean, this just happened within like the past 2 weeks, so it's fairly new.
It's not far too early, far too early. And
Yeah.
it's an awful time of year as well. I think that you might come to terms with things more by this time into this, I would say this time next year. Summer's interesting and she needs to watch her health, but it's not yet. It's not for a while yet.
Okay. Because I do know she has like issues with her memory. That I just sent you her picture.
All right. Let me have a look. Oh, bless her. Yeah, I mean, I can see travel and movement around her into the summer of next year, so I don't know if she's going to keep coming backwards and forwards and staying, or she has opportunities to go places, or you're going to go and see her a lot. But I think that summer's she's going to make decisions, but I think that by this time next year things will be different. But she's not moving yet.
Okay.
Not into the foreseeable future. I just think she still needs to grieve at the moment, even though she's having problems with her memory. She's not ready to move yet.
Okay.
So what you could do is get her some crystals to help her. I would recommend rose quartz, amethyst to help her with her shock, what she's going through. She's been worn out for a while, and I don't know if there's been a lot of worries with your father-in-law's health before he took his passing, but she's just she was struggling before this, and now she is struggling more. And I think that's the case. She's not eating properly.
Yes. Could she have been struggling? Because we also lost my husband's daughter in August. And because
So
she
there's
also.
been a lot.
Yeah, it's just been a lot.
So your husband's daughter, did she have like lightish hair or like brown hair?
Lightish brown.
Yeah. Have you got a picture of that young lady? And I think that was a shock because I'm going to the top part of the body with that.
Yeah, everybody was shocked about that one as well.
So really, she's a destroyed woman. She's and did your husband's daughter, did that happen before the father-in-law?
Yes.
Right. So this is why I'm getting she was destroyed before the passing of her husband. Life can be so cruel, and I don't always have all the answers. I'm being given roses from Mother Mary. I feel that your stepdaughter is in the spirit. She is all right, but she was very troubled for a while. And that's suspicious. So was it inconclusive on her death certificate? What happened to her?
She had cardiac arrest. I just sent you her picture.
She's so pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, she was so pretty. Right, could there have been substance that she had taken to cause this?
They did a toxicology and it came back negative. And then they did a genetic testing, so they're going by the genetic testing.
Let me pull some cards out on her. So your husband's going through a lot as well, really. And it's as if Spirit wants to say for him to slow down a bit, but he's not slowing down. He's just never stops, does he?
I don't know. He's quiet, so I don't know what he's thinking.
He's got to let go of the guilt as well. This is not his fault. It could be a genetic thing. Let me have a look. So did they say it was a blood clot? What had happened to her?
Well, his father had heart issues. So they did a genetic test on my husband and her mom, Callie's mom, and then it came back that Randy had the genetic part of it.
Right, it's definitely genetic. Let me just check. Give us 3 numbers between 1 and 13.
6, 20, and 30. 30.
Sorry, between 1 and 13.
Oh, 13? Okay, 6, 4, and 8.
6, 4, and 8. Give me 2 minutes. And I I take it your husband doesn't speak much to his ex-partner now, is that right?
No.
Yeah. So it's caused a big hole and a wrench in the family. So she seemed as if on the surface that she was a very healthy young woman, and this just suddenly happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, running up to a death, if there was some problems that she was struggling with before this happened.
I don't know, when I go back and see videos and pictures of her, I could see she wasn't. She probably did have some issues.
There was something she was struggling with. And that's the thing, you see, society, the medical system, everything needs to change, mental health, everything, doesn't it? It's like everything needs to change in this world. And sometimes it takes the voices of people, not the politicians. But I just think that she wasn't completely healed. There was something there underlying which was causing this. So say like if she took something, and I'm not saying a street drug, it could have been a paracetamol or a Benadryl or something, and it's just with a drink and it's been enough to tip her over the edge or something. Do you see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I just think there was something not quite right going on with the engine, and it was a genetic thing. I could see sort of like a block.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm being shown. But she wasn't ready to go. And you've got to understand, you're the same 5 minutes before death to when you go over doesn't change your personality. So I think that she was in shock herself, because I don't know if it happened very quickly to her.
Yeah, it sounds like she went to sleep and just didn't wake up the next day.
Because she was feeling fine before she went to sleep. This is what she's saying to me.
Mm-hmm. That's her
So
understanding.
it took her a while to... Sorry?
That's her understanding from who she last spoke to.
Yeah. So it took her a while to calm down on the other side. She just went to sleep and woke up on the other side. You know what I mean? There was no pain. It's very important that you know that there was no pain. But I get that there was something going on with a heart valve.
Okay. So is she with her grandfather?
She's with, she's definitely with her granddad.
Okay.
She was waiting for her granddad. But she's bringing a dog through as well. She's with a few people over there.
A doctor?
A dog.
Oh, a dog. Okay. Okay.
There's a dog compounding in with her. A couple of dogs, actually. And she's saying she's sorry, and I don't know what she means by that. I don't know if it took time for you to get to know each other, but she's sorry for the early days being a bit difficult or whatever.
Well, we hadn't talked to her for years, so.
But she just wants to say that she knows that you're a good woman, and she's sorry for being difficult, and that she does love you. And I think it's hard for you because you're trying to be strong for your partner with what's happened to his dad and his mom and now his daughter. So, it's okay to cry, and I think that you've took a lot on board, but she just wants to say she's sorry and that she does love you, and she's giving you like a little kiss on your cheek there. She said she was really cheeky and rude with you when you first met.
Well, she was little.
Yeah.
But my worry was that I wanted her to know that we loved her. We never forgot her.
She knows that you love her. And she's shown us a necklace. Why is she showing us a necklace? Was there a necklace that you got her 1 year? Or does that mean something? Or something to do with a memory? Or has somebody been thinking of getting a necklace in a memory?
I've been thinking of getting a necklace. Something like what she used to wear.
Yeah. So, but she's coming in with a lot of love there for you. And she has come in your dreams. So I don't know if you've dreamt of her since she's passed. Because remember, you've got more chance to meet up with your loved ones when you're in sleep state. Because your soul comes out your body and you can meet them in the astral world. Alright? But what I'm getting very strongly is that she is on the other side. And so watch for her coming in your dreams. If you have anything belonging to her, put it either underneath your pillow or by your bedside and she'll come through and talk to you.
Okay.
I've got this vision of you kissing her on the cheek, and I don't know if that's just metaphorically or you literally went and seen her, but she loves you.
Did she love her dad?
She loves her dad.
Did she ever get the last card he sent her? He sent her a card, but I don't even know if she even read it or saw it or.
Was she living with her mum?
Yes.
There's issues there with her mum.
I don't know because Mom kept all the kids from us.
What I'm feeling here is that I'm getting from, is it Randy?
Mm-hmm.
Is that her name? Randy?
Randy's the father, is my husband.
Right, okay. She's saying that she never got that letter.
Okay.
She never got the card. So it's an older woman what's possibly taken it or got rid of it.
Okay.
She knows about it now.
And that's what I was scared of.
Yeah.
This.
When she went over, she knew that there was a massive restriction and it's part of their mother's, spiritual growth and she doesn't hate her mother for it. She loves her mother, but she's annoyed with her mother for doing what she did. For keeping that divide between you and her and her dad. Because her mum was jealous, that's what I'm feeling, I'm being told. But you watch the signs come in from her. And I don't know why I don't know if it's a butterfly or a dragonfly I'm being given it for you from Spirit.
Okay.
It's a yellow butterfly. That's what she sends me those sometimes.
It's a butterfly. And she's shown us that she never really got it right with her boyfriend or a relationship. What does she mean by that? Was the problems there?
I know I saw her in a picture with the boyfriend and then all of a sudden it was gone, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I said, we
She
hadn't
must have
spoken to
different-
her. I would text her once in a while, happy birthday and whatever, and she'd just say thank you, and that was about it.
The 9th or the 10th, what does that mean with her? Or the 9th month September, the 10th month October, does that mean anything with her? Or 9-10 o'clock?
Do you think of anything, hon?
No.
No, I can't think of anything.
Write it down, it's going to mean something. But she never got the card from you and her dad. She never got that.
Not the Christmas cards either? No? Okay.
I don't know, there might have been a Christmas card, but there was something special written in a card. There was something special written which she didn't receive. So it was one of these cards where you put a letter in or you wrote something longer in it.
I'm thinking that's the last thing you sent her, right?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Right, she didn't get that then. That's the one she didn't get as well.
Okay.
You see, it's amazing on the other side. And like I say, you don't get over losing your loved ones. You just learn to walk through it. And she's shown us it's beautiful, there's life after life. I've been saying this for a while, that our loved ones come through and say that there's life after life.
Mm-hmm.
She's sad that she had to leave the plane so early. But what a character. She's so funny.
Yeah. She always has been.
When she was little, when she first came to you, I don't know, there was a scene where you took her somewhere to a park and she really loved that. Then there was a time when she was poorly and you looked after her.
Mm-hmm. We're always at the parks, right, hon?
Mm-hmm.
We're always at the parks with them. And camping and things like that, outdoors.
Yeah. You are the best mum, and she's sorry for it. She just wants to tell you that.
Okay.
I'm getting that really strong from her. I know I think it's a case of just taking it baby little steps, but don't think that you've got to sit in the house knowing your loved ones are coming to you. Just definitely with our granddad. Definitely.
Yeah, they passed 4 months to the day.
That's shocking, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Love to be said for numbers.
Yeah. December 1st, I woke up saying today's the day he's gonna pass.
So what I'm getting from your stepdaughter is that she's saying that she was struggling, and I don't know if it was pains or uncomfortableness, mentioned maybe to the doctor, or the doctor fobbed her off, or I'm not trying to wind you up here, or the mum fobbed her off, or there was something not quite right she was feeling around this area before this happened.
Okay.
Maybe it's a few days or weeks previous to that for our passing.
Yeah, because I know when we first got to the hospital, my questions were like, has she gotten a physical lately? Did she get an EKG lately? And everything was no. Was she feeling bad? Was this, that? And they're like, nope, not that we know of. So.
Well, she didn't feel poorly before the night of it, but running up a few weeks beforehand, she did have a strange feeling in her chest, and she did mention it to somebody, and it was just fobbed off. She'd had it when she'd been younger as well, when she was running, and I don't know if it was something to do with her heart area. It was a defect, definite defect. But say, like, if she had taken something, say if it was an alcoholic drink, it wasn't enough to kill her. So, but if it was mixed with something else, say like paracetamol, not enough to kill you. Say like if she had headache and she took it.
I know one of the pictures a couple of days before, I thought I saw an energy drink, so that's been bothering me if it was as simple as an energy drink. With her cheering, because she was cheering.
They've got horrible stuff in, and having them things, they've got horrible stuff on, like aspartame and all these things, what they stick in the energy drinks, and they should be banned, you know what I mean? So maybe it was something like a lifestyle, you know, but all I know is that it was a ticking time bomb ready to go off anyway, even if she had looked after herself.
Okay.
But she said she wasn't feeling particularly very great a few weeks previous, or a few days previous, but you can't understand, because the night she passed, when she went to bed, she felt perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
She'd eaten, she felt happy with herself.
Yeah, she had just won an award that day, so she was real happy about that.
She's coming forward with a teddy bear, and I don't know if that means anything, or somebody put a teddy in, or a cuddly something for her.
She had a teddy bear that had her younger brother's voice.
Oh. She's also given me the 5th, the 11th, or the 12th, and I don't know if they mean anything. But it also, the 5th could be May, the 11th could be November, the 12th could be December, or there could be times. Write them down as well.
Okay.
And one day your husband will see her again, and you, but just look at it like she's in another room.
Okay.
But she said it's amazing over there. Amazing. So it wasn't anything untoward. It wasn't suicide. It wasn't anything that she had taken. But I think if it'd been a mixture of a few different things mixed, the energy drinks maybe were racing her heart. That could have contributed if it's got caffeine in or whatever. Because they would have caffeine in, because they zoop them up, don't they?
Okay.
But I think it was a lifestyle, and but then again, people don't know this unless you do your own research.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be able to tell you what her lifestyle was. Cause
She was a high school cheerleader. They're doing all the athletic stuff. It was the heat of the summer. She was at cheer camp. You know, you combine that with the heart condition and maybe an energy drink, and there you go.
Yeah, the heat, the energy drink. I think there'd been something else as well, but nothing illegal, nothing nasty.
No.
All right, okay. She was a good girl. I just think it's been a heart defect, what's been ready like a ticking time bomb. But she's all right. She says she can't understand because she doesn't feel anything. So maybe her heart just slowed down and stopped.
Yeah.
In her sleep, she said she went into like this lovely cotton wool energy, like clouds, and that she just felt all floaty and nice. And then she realised when she had floated out of her body, and she just didn't want to go back in because it felt so wonderful. So there was no pain. It is very important that you know that.
Okay.
And I don't know if before I go, I don't know if it's you what's been looking back at that last text from her, or it's been your husband, like the last messages.
Probably me, because I still write to her in her Instagram once in a while. At the beginning, I was
Shouldn't.
writing to her all the time, but it's gotten less and less.
I don't know why she's shown as a horse in spirit. Did she like horses?
I don't know, she used to love the My Little Ponies. Other than that,
When she was little.
yeah.
It could be that she's just visiting the animals in the animal kingdom. Oh, but I just get, she said peace. There was no pain, Dad. She's saying there was no pain. She didn't realise she had passed. She says if that's what it is, it's not what you think.
Okay.
Could be well missed. But make sure that you put something in memory on the tree this year for her, or put something up on memory. She's with her granddad and she's fine.
I had one last question. My son Thomas, I'm trying to see if he's gonna come live with us or stay where he's at right now.
How old is Thomas? Is he in his 20s?
24.
Oh, still a baby at that age, aren't they?
Yeah.
And of course, it would have affected the kids as well. It would have affected Thomas, everybody.
Yeah, he was showing me a bracelet that he bought just for her this past weekend, so.
He's not ready to come back yet. I mean, is he coming to visit for Christmas? Because I feel it's more New Year he's coming back.
Well, he's here now visiting because his sister just got married. But we're trying to.
He's going away again.
So we're trying to get him to move here with all of us.
I'm getting spring, summer, he'll make decisions. It's not the right timing for him to move yet, but he will come back.
With girlfriend or without girlfriend?
Well, who's the blonde in his life?
That's probably Crystal.
Is that his girlfriend?
But I think that's the one he wants to have a relationship with. There's two girls, but one has black hair. But Crystal, I think, is the one he really wants to try to work something with her.
And does she live nearby you?
No, she lives in where he lives.
I'm not sure if it's Crystal or it's another girl he could meet. But he's going to settle with a blonde. But he will come back and around you, yes.
Okay.
He may move somewhere else before he comes back, but he's definitely coming back eventually.
Okay.
Because I think there's big changes coming in with his love life to come. 2024 will bring big changes with his love life. 2025, major changes. End of 24, into the following year ahead. But he will come back. But it's the wrong timing at the moment.
Okay, one last thing. Job. He has an offer to work at a jail. Should he take it or not?
And would that be in a different state, or is that...
It's in Arizona where he lives right now.
It's possible that he'll take that on before he comes back.
Okay. Good idea or no?
No, I think it's a good idea. I mean, he's well protected, he's well liked. I'll take it it's a male's jail?
Yeah, he would be cooking there.
Oh, at least he's not in the forefront of it all.
No, but he will be working with the inmates in the kitchen. That's what worries us.
Oh, with the knives and that.
Or they'll talk him into doing stuff, and then he gets himself in trouble. But he's looking at it as a money aspect right now. He's just looking at it as pays my bills, and I won't have to struggle.
There'll be high security there, you know. It won't just be him left in an ordered room with a load of criminals. There'll be possibly a screw. Do you call them screws over there? Like sort of the prison guards, we call them screws. They'll be around and he's going to help a lot of people if he goes there. A lot of disadvantaged people who possibly a lot of them are in jail Where that doesn't mean that they may be dangerous, where they've gone and murdered somebody, but it doesn't mean that that there would be. How can I put it? There's a difference between manslaughter and murder and sociopaths. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to help a lot of people.
Okay. Anything else?
So I think that January, February, he may take it. If he doesn't, there's something similar, which isn't so dangerous.
Okay.
Right, but I definitely feel he's going to have changes with his job before he eventually moves back.
Okay.
But if he did go and take that prison job on, I do think it'll be the making of him, and it's possible he could meet somebody there, because I don't know if there's any female staff in the background, or it could be somebody that he's just lives in that area even.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Be strong, and she's with you. I've been given a blue butterfly.
Okay. All right.
And a lovely red admiral. You know the red admirals, the red butterflies with the black spots?
Mm-hmm.
Like the red admirals.
Okay.
Oh, she's so funny. She's just cute.
What did you say about a blue butterfly?
She's. If you see a blue butterfly, there's signs from her.
Okay. Because Randy has a blue butterfly on his arm.
So she could be also acknowledging that's the sign that Dad's. Are you Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it's that then.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
It's a pleasure, and I'll be thinking about you over the Christmas.
All right. Thank you.
Strong, all right? She's
All right.
all right.
Okay.
She's definitely all right.
As long as she's with her grandpa, I'm good.
Well, he wants to just sit quiet, Grandpa. She's whizzing around, getting the angels dizzy, checking the animals, checking it all out. Grandpa just wants to rest. She's a warrior over there. Just like a little, she reminds us of like Tinkerbell Fairy. She's like whizzing around all over.
Yeah, I have a picture of her as dressed up like a Tinkerbell fairy. So, okay, that's good. All right, well, thank you. And Merry Christmas.
Take care now. Merry
Bye-bye.
Christmas to you too.
Bye.
You and Randy. Bye now. Bye. Bye.